Talk about Carson Wentz trade that just happened. Went to the Colts. I think it was for a second rounder and a third rounder.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the second rounder for next year, the third rounder this year. The second round pick could be a first round pick, possibly. I think that's if Carson Wentz stays healthy and plays the whole year. So they possibly could have a first round pick next year, the Eagles. So how do you feel about that trade?
I feel like it's good for both ways because Jalen Hurts gets to play. He gets to not be behind his draft class that by that much. I feel like he gets to play. He can, learn. And I feel like the Colts got a QB. Like after Andrew Luck, they've really been looking. I feel like they got that guy. Now it all depends on how he plays. Because Carson Wentz played garbage last year, but he got a better O line, better weapons. I'd say probably better weapons. And the defense was top five, so it literally all depends on how he plays. That's the main focal point. Just cut down the interceptions, make better passes and better plays, I'd say. But they could be a real good team. They could be a team to look out for. But I feel like one thing with Carson Wentz, I feel like you're gonna send the house and he gonna get Eagles flashbacks. He's gonna do a dumb, then he's gonna do something dumb. So he's gonna see like seven people. He's gonna be like, oh, and then just throw a pick. That's probably gonna be one thing. Probably gonna get the early jitters because he's on a new team, obviously. But that Colts team could be real good for sure. Now for the Eagles, Fulgham, I think is how you say it. I
Travis
don't know.
Fulgham.
Travis Fulgham and Jalen Rager had a lot to say about this trade. Actually, Jalen Rager said he is actually really happy, and he's expressed how confident he is in Jalen Hurts this year. And
Jalen looking out for
Travis,
Jalen.
right? And Travis, he said, and I quote, "I'm not worried about our offense at all caps." And then he had the notion, he had to say it one more time, at all. So I guess people, are saying that it's not really a big loss. So it may be good for the Eagles, maybe good for both parties. So nobody really lost this trade, in my opinion. So, well, maybe the Eagles could have got some better picks, possibly, because Wentz was an MVP at what, like 3 years ago. Well,
They wasn't making no better
played
picks.
like an MVP, but I mean, but I guess it makes sense because he was dog water after that. So, but it looks like nobody on that Eagles offense is really worried or upset about the offense. So I think they're all ready.
Okay. For Jalen, no, the trade. Let's talk about the trade first. Carson Wentz. I think if this is his redemption time right now. He got his O line. Probably got Quinn Nelson, who could go down one of the best guards of all time. They got him. Got Jonathan Taylor, Marlon Mack in the backfield. Marlon Mack, who got hurt actually, and Naheem Hines, a receiving back in the backfield. So they got a good running back core.
Mm-hmm.
Receivers, Zach Pascal, he had a good year. T.Y. Hilton had a decent year, not as good as we thought he would play. Tight end, I think it's Trey Burton. I think he had a good year. So their offense, receiving wise, they don't have a number one go say receiver, in my opinion, unless T.Y. Hilton, plays much better than he did this year.
Mm-hmm.
Defense, though, they were probably top five most of the year. That DeForest Buckner pickup really helped them a lot with the pass rush. Darius Leonard over there still. They had Xavier Rose this year. So, their defense is definitely something to reckon with, but they do have a lot of free agents on that defense. So it'll be hard to re-sign all of them back. But I think this, like I said, this is Carson Wentz's redemption year. If he can't get it done this year, it's going to be hard for him to make a real comeback unless he gets a number one receiver. But like I said, I feel like he still has, weapons around him, defensive and offensive side of the ball. And for the Eagles, you get picks. A lot of Eagles fans, they're mixed feelings about this. Some people like Carson. Some people like Jalen Hurts. It's looking like people like Jalen Hurts more right now. But in his 3 games last year, he only had a QBR of 54%. Well, completion rating, of 54%. He only completed 54% of passes, which is not really good. You probably want a quarterback complete at least 65% to be good or elite. So he's completing almost half his passes. He's a rookie, so he has time to develop, of course. Their offense, they're losing. It sounded like Zach Ertz in his last game. He was crying, so it sounds like he may be done with the Eagles this year. But they had Dallas Goedert, who's had a good year. But their O-line, they're getting older by the minute. But I don't know if they can really get younger right now with that O-line. That would take years to develop that O-line back to how good it was in 2017.
For sure.
Weapons around him, Miles Sanders, a great running back in my opinion. What's the backup running back? I can't think of his name right now. But they have Jalen Reagor, Travis Fulgham, like you were saying. Deshaun Jackson, he's probably done there. Alshon Jeffrey, he's getting older too. So, his weapons are not bad. Defensive side, they're getting older too. Fletcher Cox, though, he's still good. They just got Darius Slay Jr. last year. They still have a solid defense, in my opinion. But I think I'd probably say I give the leeway right now to the Colts just because, their team last year, they already had like a set in stone team. They just missed that quarterback, in my opinion. Philip Rivers, he was solid. He played okay in the playoff game against the Bills when they lost. But if they, like you said, if they get Carson Wentz back to the level, if he can redeem himself and have a good year, I think he will because he wants an O-line, He got an O-line now, so we got to see. If he can't, then, like I said, he may be done. Yeah. But it's not good seeing that he's been regressing every year. His QBR has been going down every year, completion percentage ever since their Super Bowl win. But Jalen Hurts, he's so young. He had a good game against the Cardinals. That's where I think he had like over 400 total yards himself. That includes running the ball and passing. So that was probably his breakout game. But he's still young, so he has time to develop. So the trade, I see what you say both ways, but talking about win right now, it would definitely be the Colts in my opinion. Yep. But I think Jalen Hurts will do good in the future. I hope he does. They also have the 6th pick right now. So they're looking like they're getting Devontae Smith, the Heisman winner, wide receiver.
Now that would be good. That would be good.
If he gets him,
Bama to Bama.
Weapon.
Well, technically, Bama.
Yep.
Yo, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, turn post notifications on so you know when we post next. All right, peace.